Hi, I'm Victoria Summers, and this is Zepter Medical. In this exclusive video, we would like to show you how the natural healing power of polarized light can prevent illnesses, obtain health, heal wounds and burns, relieve and treat skin problems for adults and children, and fight seasonal affective disorder. Stay with us and learn how this quintessential force of nature can truly help you and your family's well-being, and at the same time, save you money on medical treatments. But before that, let me illuminate you on who we are.
Five continents covered, in more than 40 countries, 320,000 square meters of business space, 760 million products sold, 80 million satisfied customers. Zepter International is one of the first companies in the world to recognize the danger that threatens human health in modern society. Inspired by nature, we've succeeded in presenting a variety of products famous for their high quality, advanced technology, and glamorous design, and all for the purpose of better health. Our award-winning products are produced under the supervision of top world experts in 7 factories situated in Germany, Italy, and Switzerland. A new Zepter presentation begins every 10 seconds.
Light. Light, as we know, is the condition of life on this planet. Light is the key element of the natural biological system that sustains our metabolism and immune system, even known in the ancient times. Phoenicians and ancient Greeks believed in the god of light, Baal, and in the god of health, Helios. Babylonians, Assyrians, and Egyptians had sun gardens, ancient solariums where they believed they could cure the entire organism. Modern light therapy has its roots in the early 20th century. The Danish physician Niels Ryberg Finsen has been awarded the Nobel Prize in 1903 for his work in light therapy. Modern medicine puts its trust in pharmaceutical drugs as a standard treatment for most of these medical conditions. However, the use of such drugs always carries some risk because of their potential negative side effects. Also, with usage, the effectiveness of drugs can decrease over time. You all know the old proverb, better to prevent than to heal. And if to heal, do it with the forces of nature as much as you can. For us at Zepter, nature is our motto. We would like to present to you a revolutionary discovery in the field of medicine, which absolutely follows this. The Bioptron Light Therapy, medically approved, clinically tested. A revolutionary medical system helping to prevent illnesses, rehabilitate, heal, and fight depression by helping us to regain the energy needed for our everyday lives, and with absolutely no negative side effects.
Bioptron Light Therapy system is a uniquely patented, clinically tested medical device for treatment with light therapy. The light therapy technology is based on a very special optical unit. Bioptron Light Therapy system emits light which in its electromagnetic spectrum is very similar to sunlight but free of UV radiation. Bioptron light is polarized, polychromatic and incoherent low-energy light, and it is these unique characteristics that are responsible for its various biostimulative effects on the cell level.
Light waves from the sun move in all directions, like light does coming from any other source. If we were to shine the light through a special multi-layered mirror called the Brewster mirror, the waves of the light would become polarized. That is, they move in the same direction, in parallel planes. And that's what happens with the Bioptron lamp. The second unique characteristic of Bioptron light is, it is polychromatic light. This means that its emitted spectrum does not only have one wavelength, but a wide range of wavelengths.
What is light? Light is the part of the electromagnetic spectrum found in all of nature. Different parts of the spectrum are used in medicine for diagnostics and treatments. In radiology, for example, we use CT scanners to diagnose many conditions and abnormalities affecting the entire body. However, Such technology uses potentially harmful radiation. On the other hand, Bioptron Light Therapy occupies the visible light and a part of the infrared spectrum without any ionizing X-radiation or harmful ultraviolet rays.
In numbers, Bioptron Light encompasses the range between 480 and 3400 nanometers. As you can see, Bioptron Light does not contain any UV rays and is absolutely safe.
Any such technology, which can bring only health benefits in a 100% non-invasive, risk-free manner, should be considered as a complementary treatment for adults, children, and newborns.
Another important characteristic of the Bioptron Light Therapy belongs to the incoherent light waves it produces. If these waves were mutually harmonized, the cumulative power of their joint blast would be quite tremendous and could cause damage. But Bioptron Light has far gentler intentions. The waves are not mutually harmonized, so the light Bioptron emits is very low. Completely harmless but constant energy that ensures the best therapeutic effects.
И вместе с естественной невысокой интенсивностью это свойство делает излучение неповреждающим. Мы не знаем ни одной публикации в литературе, где бы сообщалось о повреждении тканей человека или других биологических объектов светом аппарата Bioptron.
Thanks to Bioptron Light Therapy, we can stimulate regenerative biochemical and physical processes in our bodies, helping it to recover much faster.
Bioptron Light Therapy improves microcirculation, enhances the immune system, stimulates regenerative and reparative processes in the entire organism, promotes wound healing, and can relieve pain or decrease its intensity. It is also scientifically proven that Bioptron Light stimulates activity of the cell membrane and improves the absorption of oxygen into tissues, thereby accelerating the cellular regenerative process.
Every time we aim Bioptron at a part of our body, we begin a process called biostimulation. Biostimulation takes place at the cell level. Let's now go on a short trip into inner space and see how this all works. We are now entering the cell. The so-called power plants of the cell, the mitochondria, produce energy necessary for the nucleus to synthesize DNA. The nuclei then send DNA information to the endoplasmic reticulum, which, thanks to that, can now produce proteins. Bioptron Light intensifies these processes. The cell is more alive and it produces more energy.
Due to this energy, the cell is capable of producing many substances important for human health. Light also stimulates the molecules on the surface of the cell. Thanks to this stimulation, they are able to activate many functions of the cell surface that are important for optimal functions of the cell, such as its nutrition, its oxygen supply, as well as its interaction with other elements of the cell environment.
For example, this interaction that takes place in the ionic channels as cell gates of the cell membrane can be intensified by applying Bioptron Light Therapy as well. The ionic channels are more open and the cell breathes deeply. This is a very important process because this positive interaction of substances between the cell and its environment has a direct effect on the quality of the microcirculation in our blood vessels. Through microstimulation, these enriched substances can reach the far ends of our blood vessel system, even though we have stimulated only a certain part of our body.
В наших исследованиях мы показали, что свет аппарата Bioptron активирует, во-первых, очень быстро, в течение минут, микроциркуляцию, повышает значительно антибактериальный, антивирусный и противоопухолевый иммунитет.
As we can see, Bioptron Light Therapy is no magic light that in itself remedies conditions. On the contrary, Bioptron Light Therapy merely utilizes natural power to rouse the sleeping potential of our body. Bioptron Light Therapy accelerates the healing process by 100% in a great variety of illnesses and disorders. Pain is a signal our body sends to our brain when it is injured. Everybody has already felt some kind of pain in his or her life. In pain treatment, Bioptron Light Therapy can enhance the treatment of the following areas. In physiotherapy, low back pain, shoulder neck pain, carpal tunnel syndrome, scar tissue, Musculoskeletal injuries.
90% of people suffer from back pain. The most common cause of pain in the lower back is related to disc disorder, muscle spasm, and microcirculatory disorder. Bioptron Light Therapy relieves lower back pain or makes it disappear, restores oxygenation to damaged tissues by its positive effect on microcirculation, and improves the healing of the disc. Bioptron also has an effect on muscle spasm, improves the mobility of the lumbar and cervical spine, and decreases the duration of morning stiffness. Bioptron Light Therapy in sports medicine not only contributes to the healing of damaged tissues, but also relieves different types of muscle, joint, bone, tendon, and ligament soreness. Bioptron thus provides an essential support to the therapeutic treatment of traumatic peripheral and spinal, acute and chronic injuries of the musculoskeletal system.
In sports medicine, excellent results have been achieved in the treatment of muscle and soft tissue injuries, muscle spasm, sprains, strains, contusions, tendinitis, ligament and muscle tears, epicondylitis, better known as tennis elbow.
It can also be used in cases of acute, more severe injuries such as bone fractures, joint luxations, or muscle ruptures as aftercare, perhaps after operations or immobilization. The Bioptron Light Therapy increases the speed of recovery and shortens the recovery period. Athletes can return sooner to the sports fields, resume their training sessions, and return to the world of the competitions.
Bioptron fights against rheumatism. Bioptron Light Therapy helps to alleviate pain and disability in patients suffering from various forms of rheumatism such as osteoarthritis, autoimmune diseases, amongst which rheumatoid arthritis is the most common. Bioptron Light Therapy can also be an ideal complementary treatment for a variety of pain management programs. The beneficial influence of Bioptron results in easing the pain and improving the quality of life of patients. Bioptron Light Therapy in the treatment of rheumatic diseases can help to relieve pain and decrease its intensity, accelerate regenerative processes, increase walking distance and speed, improve body motion, accelerate drainage of target tissues and combat edema, improve the quality of sleep. As we said, Bioptron Light Therapy can be an effective complementary treatment for relieving pain and improving the quality of life in patients with rheumatoid arthritis. Rheumatoid arthritis is a chronic multisystem disease. Although there is a variety of systemic manifestations, the characteristic feature of this form of arthritis is persistent inflammation of joints, causing cartilage destruction and bone erosion, and subsequently permanent joint deformities. Within the 40 countries in which Bioptron is represented, this treatment is now part of the standard treatment procedures used in specialized centers to treat patients with polyarthritis. It is a simple treatment, painless for patients, effective, safe, inexpensive, and its results are proven clinically and scientifically.
Independent of the type and degree of seriousness of the wound, Bioptron is always there as a resource to speed up the healing of the wound, relieve the pain, and speed up recovery. With most wounds, Bioptron will successfully replace other kinds of therapy you could be using. In grave cases, it will completely fit in the hospital treatment, promote, and help in convalescence.
It has been shown that different types of wounds treated with Bioptron Light Therapy regenerate much more quickly and efficiently than wounds not treated with Bioptron Light. Bioptron Light has a beneficial effect on damaged tissues and accelerates the healing of wounds by improving circulation in the blood vessels and capillaries of the skin, increasing collagen production, and stimulating the proliferation of cells that are crucial for the healing process.
When a wound appears, the continuity of the skin's top layer breaks. The harmful microorganisms from the outside enter the wound. Cells suffer serious damage or die. There are two ways Bioptron Light can help heal wounds. The light therapy speeds up the circulation in tissues where the wound is, and it speeds up the inflow of phagocytes through circulation. Phagocytes are the cleaning cells that feed on microorganisms and cells that are dead or damaged. By doing this, they regulate the space where the wound is and they prevent any further complications. Since phagocytes have finished their job, it's the fibroblast's turn. Those are the cells that excrete collagen, the key substance for new tissue creation. Bioptron Light increases their number and efficiency, thus the speed of tissue recovery is directly increased. In wound healing, Bioptron Light Therapy can enhance the treatment of the following areas: wound healing after trauma, burns, grafting, wound healing after operations, venous leg ulcers, decubitus or pressure ulcers.
Chronic wounds are wounds which, when treated properly, heal in 4 to 8 weeks. The main causes of chronic wounds are infection, insufficient blood circulation in tissue, and poor immunity. The success of Bioptron in healing chronic wounds can be seen in its positive impact on all of the above initiators of chronic wounds. As a matter of fact, the thorough mechanism of Bioptron functioning is damaged tissue regeneration, making the immunity stronger and improving microcirculation. Bioptron stimulates blood vessels in tissue, and it improves the tissue regeneration process. That is how it speeds up the healing of chronic wounds. In 2003, at the 18th International Diabetes Federation Congress in Paris, we presented a study which confirmed that the healing time of neurotrophic wounds before Bioptron application was 24 weeks. After the application of Bioptron, the healing process was shortened to 4 weeks. Based on our experiences, we can recommend the application of Bioptron in treating neuroischemic wounds of diabetic foot.
Our skin is naturally immune to the frequent and intensive changes of outside temperature. Nevertheless, our skin has its own limits. Damage caused by exposing it to extremely high or extremely low temperatures is known as burns.
The treatment of first-degree, second-degree, and partial third-degree burns can significantly reduce the time necessary for complete regeneration and complete healing of the damaged skin, reduce the risk for the formation of functionally and aesthetically unacceptable scars. Bioptron Light Therapy can reduce the need for surgery in the treatment of deep dermal burns, particularly those located in areas where the likelihood of scar formation after surgery is extremely high. For example, the hands, head, and neck area.
As per my experience, the integration of Bioptron Light Therapy in the aesthetic procedures such as facelift, eyelid surgery, facial ancillary procedures, and regeneration of skin surface, we found that after 2 applications of Bioptron Light Therapy, swelling and bruises are reduced and the skin has increased hydration and better completion and firmness.
Bioptron Light Therapy can be used as a complementary therapy in the treatment of various skin problems, such as acne, psoriasis, herpes simplex and zoster, superficial bacterial infections, atopic dermatitis, mucosal lesions. These type of skin conditions are quite common, and most people will experience one or more of them at some point in their lives. Although most skin diseases are not life-threatening, they can be very distressing. The presence of numerous spots on the face can cause psychological problems, including loss of confidence and even depression. Another example is eczema, which occurs in 5% of adults, but is more common in babies and young children, where up to 15% are affected.
Further, we found that daily self-treatment using the device is minimizing the signs of aging, and in selective patients reduced the number of acne lesions significantly. The light is safe and improves the user's skin condition. Bioptron proved to be a user-friendly device for everyday skin care.
Also in pediatrics, results have been achieved in treatments of pediatric skin affections, endogenous eczema, upper respiratory tract infections, allergic respiratory diseases, pediatric musculoskeletal and neurological disorders and deficits.
Through our long-term experience in radiology and diagnostic medical imaging, we recognize extraordinary results in the healthy development of the musculoskeletal system in young children. It is known that light strongly influences the production of vitamin D, which is one of the major factors in bone strength and development. It has been proved that Bioptron Light Therapy yielded excellent results in this area of treatment.
In newborns, we had great results in the treatment of dermal affections, phlebitis, and decubitus wounds.
Биоптрон-светотерапия может быть эффективна в лечении детей, начиная с периода новорожденности. Недавними исследованиями российских ученых была продемонстрирована эффективность биоптрон-светотерапии в комплексном лечении неврологических заболеваний периода новорожденности, например, перинатальной энцефалопатии, а также пеленочного дерматита, острого ринита и отита у новорожденных. Биоптрон-светотерапия эффективна также в лечении различных респираторных заболеваний, начиная от простуды и воспаления верхних дыхательных путей и до бронхита.
Younger children are particularly prone to viral infections of the upper airways, like the nose and throat, and may have around 8 episodes of illness per year. In some children, this can result in a significant loss of time off school and adversely affect academic achievement.
Применение биоптрон-светотерапии при начальных проявлениях респираторных заболеваний позволяет быстро уменьшить болевые ощущения и признаки воспаления со стороны дыхательных путей. Проведенные в Институте физиотерапии и куратологии исследования продемонстрировали хорошую эффективность биоптрон-светотерапии при различных кожных заболеваниях, таких как атопический дерматит, акне вульгарис, герпетическая инфекция. Она также применяется при лечении ожогов различного происхождения в педиатрической практике. Используется она и в комплексном лечении бронхиальной астмы у детей. В целом, применение биоптрон-светотерапии при различной патологии детей позволяет уменьшить медикаментозную нагрузку, сократить сроки реабилитации и выздоровления и таким образом улучшить качество жизни наших маленьких пациентов.
Detailed research has shown that meager light in daily life can cause many and often serious disturbances psychologically and physically, with symptoms such as food cravings and constant fatigue. This condition most often occurs during the long winter months when the days are short and the nights seem endless. Because of this, the experts aptly name the condition the wintertime depression, or SAD, seasonal affective disorder.
SAD is thought to be caused by a disturbance in the production of melatonin, the sleeping hormone, which serves as a light switch in our brain for when we sleep and when we wake. The production of the hormone usually drops in the morning in inverse proportion to the daylight and rises in the evening as darkness grows. With SAD sufferers, the melatonin levels do not drop in the morning, and they are drowsy and listless throughout the day.
The best treatment for SAD is exposure to light. Bioptron Light Therapy increases light levels and is believed to decrease melatonin production, reducing the desire to sleep during the daytime. Indoor light is around 500 lux. Outdoor light, on a cloudy day, is 5,000 lux. And midday summer sunlight can reach at least 50,000 lux. The light intensity generated by Bioptron Light Therapy devices are 10,000 lux and higher. So we can see that to apply any of our Bioptron models on a daily basis for 20 to 25 minutes can be most effective in treating seasonal affective disorder. Zepter has created 3 models of Bioptron: Bioptron Compact 3, Bioptron Pro 1, and Bioptron 2. Each of these models has the same light characteristics, which means that each of them is equally efficient with a dose of light of 2.4 joules per centimeter squared in a minute of treatment duration. They differ in design, options of stands, and the major difference is the size of the filter that covers the area of the treated spot. Bioptron Compact 3 is a very practical device for use at home, at work, or on other occasions. It is light and handy for use at any place. Its stand is specially designed to allow different positions of the device and easy access for treating all body parts. The diameter of the filter is 4 centimeters, and it is suitable for treatment of smaller areas on the body. Bioptron Pro 1 is suitable not only for use at home, but for professional needs as well, like in medical institutions. The device has an option of table and floor stands, which enables its adjustments and directing of the light beam as a user needs. The filter's diameter is 11 centimeters for a majority of medical and cosmetic treatments. Bioptron 2 is primarily intended for professional use in hospitals, clinics, beauty salons, and sports clubs, but it can be used at home as well. The device is set on a special floor stand, which enables its adjustments and directing of the light beam in different positions. The filter's diameter is 15 centimeters, and this is good for treatment of larger areas. With every purchased Bioptron device, each customer receives an Oxy Sterile Spray. Oxy Sterile Spray is a cosmetic product containing pure water enriched with high concentrations of pure oxygen. In combination with the proper skin cleansing with the Zepter Swissological skincare line, it brings multiple benefits to the skin.
The combined effect of Bioptron Light Therapy and Zepter Cosmetics have been recently proven by an efficacy study conducted by our institute. Bioptron Light Therapy has shown to act as a powerful activator, enhancing the efficacy of anti-aging cosmetic products. The synergy of Bioptron Light Therapy and Zepter Cosmetics has shown to speed up and to reinforce the improvements of two important anti-aging parameters on the skin, the firmness and the density.
Bioptron Light improves the skin defense system by reducing premature aging of the skin, supporting cell renewal, stimulating microcirculation and the flow of nutrients, and also the synthesizing of collagen and elastin.
Bioptron AG was founded in spring 1988 and dedicates its work to research, development and manufacturing of medical devices, the Bioptron Light Therapy system. In 1996, the company was integrated into the Zepter group, which gives the chance to use synergies and to distribute the products to 50 countries worldwide. The Bioptron Light Therapy system was developed in close cooperation with research departments of universities, clinics and specialists. We constantly test and optimize our products through technical and medical research, through scientific studies that are carried out by independent institutions.
In all its activities, the Bioptron AG company trusts in its competent employees that are constantly trained. This team guarantees excellent work and continuous innovation with outstanding results. It guarantees the quality by an expensive quality control in every step of production. Quality is the primary objective. Bioptron AG has established and maintains a top management system in compliance with ISO 9001. We know what Bioptron Light Therapy can do for you and your family. I am sure now that you also know this. You can trust the experience we have gained over the past years. Several millions of satisfied users, clinics, and medical institutions use Bioptron devices all over the world. I would be glad if I succeeded in presenting at least some of the possibilities that Bioptron Light Therapy devices are offering. And don't forget our message, Bioptron, leaders in light therapy.